All right, a few more seconds.
So Miss Emmanuel, Mr. Troy is getting the, are we recording yet?
I got it. No, I'm good. I got it.
Okay.
On the Jennings section. Oh, yeah. All right, greetings all, greetings. Good afternoon, and welcome to Cleveland Avenue Elementary's Go Team meeting, where we will follow the agenda as it has been emailed to you and publicly noticed. I am pleased to call this meeting of Cleveland Avenue's Go Team to order. We will start with our first order of business is our roll call and review of our norms. Ms. Emmanuel, our organization secretary, will now take the roll. The floor is yours, Ms. Emmanuel.
All right. Hello, everyone. I will start with Dr. Rawls.
Here.
Miss Brilliance Darden.
Here.
Miss April Eccles. Miss Laquita Roberts. Miss Brittany White.
Here.
Dr. Rory Reel. Mr. William Curry.
Here.
Miss Donna Jenkins.
Here.
And Miss Quenisha Hicks.
Do we have a quorum, Ms. Emmanuel?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay.
Well, is Miss Quenisha Hicks here?
I think it's just the 5 names we see.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I heard a here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we do.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a quorum, so we will move forward with the action items. The first order of business is to approve the agenda. This was provided to you and copies are here for those for myself. Are there any changes to the agenda?
Yes.
Okay, what change would you like to make to the agenda?
Oh, no, I thought you asked if we saw the agenda. I'd say
Oh.
yes.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
Donna Jenkins make a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay.
I second the motion.
So it's been approved. It's been motioned by Ms. Jenkins. It's been seconded by Ms. White that we approve the agenda as printed. All in favor, please signal by saying aye.
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 Okay, anyone in opposition, please signal by saying nay. Would anyone like to abstain from voting? Okay. So it's been approved that we move forward with the agenda as printed. Next item of business is the approval of the minutes. We will approve the minutes from the our last meeting. These minutes have been provided to you. Please take a moment and review them again if you want, but let me know if there are any corrections. These minutes were sent out previously, so you should have had a chance to review them. If you would like, we could get a motion to approve the minutes as printed.
Donna Jenkins make a motion to approve the minutes.
Okay.
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Emmanuel. So there's been a motion by Ms. Jenkins, seconded by Ms. Emmanuel, that we approve the minutes as printed. All in favor, please signal by saying aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Okay. Anyone in opposition, please signal by saying nay. And would anyone like to abstain from voting? Perfect. So the minutes have been approved. Now we move on to our discussion items. the first, the final, so discussion item number 1 is our final budget recommendation. We will now move to our, we will now move to our next item of business, the final budget recommendation presentation by Principal Ross. Please share with us your final budget recommendations.
Give me 1 second. Can you guys see this presentation? Missy
Yes.
Manuel.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. The norms for our meeting. This is the meeting of the GO team. All members of the team may participate in discussion. Any members of the public present are here to quietly observe. We will follow the agenda as noticed to the public and stay on task. We invite and welcome contributions of every member and listen to each other. We will respect all ideas and assume good intention. This is where we're in the budget process. We're in step 8. The GO team budget finalization meeting has to be done and the budget must be approved by the 14th. Today is the 12th. What will happen? During this meeting, GO teams will review all components of the budget, which will be updated based on feedback from the cluster superintendent and key leaders. After review, GO team will take action and vote on the FY26 budget. Brussels will present the final budget recommendations for GO team approval. And I'm sorry. All approval meetings must be held after staffing conferences. Budget must be approved by March 14th. I did have my staffing conference, I think February 26th. Budget updates. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to move it so you can see it. There were no changes made to the draft budget we discussed at our last meeting. Went with the recommendations that was given by the GO team when I met with my staffing.
Oh, it's on your phone.
When I met with Ms. Lawrence in our staffing conferences, we all agreed that those would be the positions and what we would do moving forward with the budget. This shows what we did based on the feedback. We removed 2 kindergarten paraprofessionals. We removed a kindergarten teacher, 3rd grade teacher, kindergarten EIP teacher, a general paraprofessional, instructional coach, and hourly cafe monitor. The only new positions created would be 3 hourly paraprofessionals. This just goes back to that same budget that we had earlier, just showing the same document from our last presentation. No dollar changes there. Same budget part, discussion and questions before we go into the vote. So essentially, everything you guys decided, the decision that you made, we've decided we were gonna, remove the kindergarten class. We kept that. And based on that, we were able to meet our budget allocations based on those decisions that were made. Any discussions or questions around that?
Can we go back to the slide, showing the positions created and removed?
Dr. Ross, thank you for sharing this information. I would now entertain a motion to approve this budget.
I'm sorry, did they still, do you need still see that, Ms. White, or anyone else?
Oh, yes, I see it. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
again,
I'm sorry.
hearing this information, Dr. Rawls, I will now entertain a motion to approve the budget.
I, Donna Jenkins, make a motion that we approve the budget as presented. William Curry, second the motion. It's been motioned by Ms. Jenkins, seconded by myself, that we approve the budget as presented by Dr. Rawls. All in favor, please signal by saying aye. Aye.
Aye. All in opposition, please signal by saying nay.
You got something in the chat. Hold on, you got something in the chat.
Aye, so that's Echols' aye.
Yes.
So is there any opposition, please signal by saying nay. And then is there anyone who wishes to abstain from voting? Okay. Then we move forward. We had 3-2. Or 3-0.
Did you hear?
Huh?
I don't know. I heard 3. You heard something?
Myself, Ms. Jenkins, and Ms. Echols. And that's what I'm saying. Only 5 people on it. So Ms. White and Ms. Emmanuel didn't vote. Yes, yeah, we'll go to. All right, now we move to item B on number
Sorry,
2.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to navigate through all these different tabs.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did you capture anything, everything? Do we need to do anything different, Miss?
Yeah, I was typing away. If you can, I'm sorry, just go back one second, because I was typing as I was listening and trying to go back, but you did good, Dr. Ross. That was fast.
Hey, I'm sorry. I asked if there were any questions, Miss Emmanuel. Like, I can go back.
I got so many tabs open. Okay,
Is
so
this
I
what
got
you want
that
to go
one.
back?
I got that one. I thought there was some before that I missed.
No,
So,
that was it.
okay.
It asked if it was any changes since our staffing conference. There were no changes. And I
Mhm.
went back and presented last time the amount that's spending per pupil. This just came directly from that last presentation. No changes to any of that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I got you.
Now, I mean, if you got
My
questions,
vote is aye.
if you have questions, I can go back to whatever you need.
No, I'm good. So, well, my question also, was there anything, I know before we had a surplus of funds left over after we created a room for the MTSS position. Yes, I will, Ms. Eccles. I know there was money left over. So was there anything left over that we had to put somewhere else, or was all the funds allocated somewhere?
Remember when we were in the last meeting, we decided we were going to allocate those funds to instructional supplies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's still a thing.
Yeah, remember that was what that's what you guys recommended, and I put them on that line.
Okay, I got you. But yeah, my vote is yes.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Rawls, and Go Team for your vote. We will now move on to informational items. First, the principal's report.
Just want to share with you guys, we have some things coming up. Number one, we have another basketball game this afternoon at 6 o'clock at Urshakarya. And after this game, we'll start our tournament next week. We have got our bracket setting. They haven't really fleshed out the actual who we're playing and what actual days and stuff we're playing. They haven't been fleshed out yet. We also are having some events coming up in April. We're working on having a GMAS pep rally. We are going to do some version of a faculty versus student basketball game. Mr. Manuel, anything else? I'm trying to remember that we talked about on yesterday.
Those are the two main ones. The other one, I don't know if you want to announce that just yet. Is that? I had
Yeah,
to-
yeah, I
yes,
just talked
I
about the
got you.
two that we had. Yeah.
That's the,
Dr. Ross, is PBL night this week as well?
Yes, PBL night is actually tomorrow. I did a robocall for parents. I was gonna do another one before I left the building today because PBL night is tomorrow, March 13th from 4 to 6 o'clock. We'll
And
have a
I'll send it
title.
through the after school portal.
Thank you. We have a Title I input meeting from 4 to 4:30. And then from there, we will move into the PBL night presentations. All right, the CAT report, we did have a cluster advisory team meeting on February. They're beginning to have some discussions around planning and things for the next school year. I would advise as a GO team that you guys are being on the lookout for that information as things are being discussed. Not about the 25 school year, but the 26 school year. I've been sharing it since I've been here about our enrollment, the number of students that we have, but the district is really doing a deep dive into what those steps are. They're beginning to have those discussions around the planning, the utilization of buildings and succession planning around that. So my suggestion is if you guys see any of that, I know they're sending out different emails and information around those meetings. Please make sure that you're in the loop and know what's going on with that for the following year. And also with the cluster advisory team meeting, we kind of talked about doing a STEM night cluster wide, which we're working on, and more information will be coming out about that as well. That's all that I have. As far as that concerned, I don't have any announcements, and I guess it's public comment. Miss Emmanuel, did we have?
no. No one signed up for public comment.
Okay. All right. I still need a parent. I had a staff member. I'm still looking for one parent. I got one potential candidate. I'm going to confirm it hopefully at the game. So, Mr. Jacoby, I will get that parent and just you tell me what are my next steps if I can get that parent to jump on board with me. Let me know.
They just have to submit their declaration there. That's the last candidate we need.
Okay.
So,
I will. Okay. So I can take a picture of his QR code, or just take a picture of.
or go to apssstrongschools.com or yep.
I'm trying to think what's the most effective way for me to get them.
Or else you open it up on your phone and let them fill it out when you see them at the game.
I may do that. Yes, I like that idea because I'll see you at the game. But yeah,
And
so
I just
have that.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I just want to make sure you do have a Go team member there in the room with you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Thank
make
you.
sure.
And that's all that I have for as far as today's meeting.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Dr. Rawls, if you need anything, just give us a call. I got to hop somewhere else.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We have reached the end of our agenda. You closed it? Oh, no, you closed it.
It's over.
The only thing I can think of is, do you want to go over the date for the next meeting, Mr. Emmanuel? Just so we have it, but that's literally the last thing on the agenda.
Okay. Our next meeting is scheduled for May 7th.
Okay.
All
All
at
right.
4:00 p.m.
You know what? We may need to change that one.
Okay.
Or maybe jump on virtually. I'm at a conference May 7th and 8th. If you can, if everyone can do it, and I'll work my schedule where I can be on virtually.
You want to do it the following week, the 14th?
That's fine with me. But I mean, don't change just on my behalf.
That's our last meeting, correct?
Yes, that's the last meeting we planned.
So do you want to do it a day that's more convenient? I mean, I just want to make sure we close out and not, you know what I'm saying, you be somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I can do the port. I just won't be here Yeah, I'll be in. Yeah,
Yeah, conference, no, I
yeah, I'm at
understand.
a conference.
So that's why I was asking, while we on the phone, do we want to see about changing it to possibly the following week or?
Is that the
move forward-
14th?
Yeah, the 14th, or just move forward with the 7th?
I can do 14 too.
Team, how are we looking?
That sounds good to me.
I'm good for the 14th.
So we'll move our. Ms. Darden, is there a conflict for you, or are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
Should I see it? Let somebody in?
Oh, do you see it on your end? Because Miss Hicks was saying that she's in the waiting room, but I can't see anything. I don't see anything.
That was in Teams, though. I don't know if that was in. Hold on. You're the host for the session.
Mhm. But I don't see anything.
I saw something. Yeah, I don't see.
Oh, you think maybe, did I post the Teams link?
I think because someone was trying to get into Teams.
But I don't even know
I don't
how to
either.
do a
I'll be
team.
honest. I don't know, Miss Emmanuel.
Oh no, Miss Eccles, did you, because you also said you were in the waiting room? Okay, yep.
Yeah, I was in Teams.
Did
So
I
on
put
the
the Teams
invite,
link?
the Zoom meeting room and passcode were in the top, but there
Mhm.
wasn't a link. And so then below the dashes, there was Teams information.
Okay, Miss Hicks is trying to. What do you want me to tell her, Miss Emmanuel? I don't.
Oh, I have no idea how I did that. I thought I did the same thing as the other times. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, we go to the Zoom through the text message. I think that's how I get there.
Okay.
Miss Hicks.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So in that invitation, I know it has a Teams, but it should also have a Zoom. Is that right, Miss Emmanuel? A Zoom at the bottom? No?
Yes, I don't know how it looks on the other end, but I thought I posted a Zoom link and then I also
Yeah, because
put
we're on
the,
the Zoom link, Miss Hicks.
Okay, I'll try to reconnect to the Zoom. Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
oh, okay, I see it now because it says at the bottom, Microsoft Teams need help. Join the meeting now. Miss Eccles,
Yeah,
is that what it is?
yeah.
I think it automatically puts the Teams thing there. I think if I don't check no Teams, I apologize.
Okay. So are we changing the next meeting to the 14th? Is that what I heard?
Yes, I think we voted, everybody agreed to change to the 14th,
The 14th of
May.
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 Okay.
Yeah, our next meeting's not until May, but Dr. Rose has a conflict on the 7th. So we're gonna move it to the 14th because it is our last meeting. I wanted to ensure that he's here and get everything accomplished.
Okay, so next meeting will be moved to May 14th at 4 o'clock. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Well, we have reached the end of our agenda. Is there any additional business at this time? Just want to make sure all minds and hearts are clear. If there is no additional business, may I have a motion to adjourn today's meeting?
I do have one question that no one may be able to answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. The question is, do we have information yet on summer power ups and summer opportunities for kids?
That is coming. They just sent out today the
Okay.
criteria for students. So my assistant principal is working on that. That should be out soon. They
Okay.
just it's the criteria they're using based on MAP scores. So Mr. Cobb will be working to send that out.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Do we have a motion to adjourn today's meeting?
Motion to adjourn today's meeting.
The motion by Mr. Emmanuel. I will second the motion. Troy Curry. All in favor of adjourning today's meeting, please signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Is there any opposition to adjourning today's meeting? And would anyone like to abstain from voting on adjourning today's meeting? All right, well, it's officially 4:35 and our budget meeting has officially ended. Thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you.